Ah, reunion, what a time. I don't know, there's something about this word reunion that the moment you hear it, all the memories that you've spent, you've never thought about it all these years, and suddenly when you hear the word reunion, everything starts flooding back in your head. And then you start to think all these questions in your head. I did not know about the reunion whatsoever. However, me and my best friend, we were at the beach at the time and we were walking back from the beach as well. So we met up with one of our old class college mate from that time, and he was the one who suggested that would you guys be interested in joining the reunion. To be honest, me and my best friend both thought for a second. We looked at each other and thought, do we actually care? Do we actually want to see people? Like, do would we bother to even go there? And above all else, would people be willing to come and meet us again after such a long time? I mean, it's been 10 years. 90% of us haven't even talked to each other throughout all this period. The only person I've been in contact with for the last 10 years is my best friend, because we became best friends in the college, and that was the time, that was it. When we heard the news, we agreed on it. At the time we said, okay, let's get some people on board first. If they're willing, then of course. So I joined the group. There were already 17 people ready to join the reunion. But in my head I was like, would anyone want to talk to me? Would anyone want to see me again after such a long time? Because during college, I was a very quiet kid. I used to play football and I wasn't very talkative with people. It's not that I was not confident, but I just kept everything to myself. So I was by myself with my best friend. There weren't any specific people I was thinking about when I heard the word reunion. I wasn't even thinking about the people. I was just thinking about all the memories that we had in the college. There was one trip we went on mountain hiking, I remember very clearly. It was in, I think, second year of college. All of us went on this mountain hiking, right? My friend had brought a sleeping bag, but it was meant for summer and not a winter sleeping bag. When we came to learn that, we laughed so hard and my guy was freezing in the morning. We only came to know about this early in the morning, the day after he had slept in. We asked him, it was very cold and he became almost ill. We asked him, what's going on? Why are you shaking? And he goes, bro, I made a mistake. I mistakenly brought in a summer sleeping bag rather than winter sleeping bag. I didn't know, I picked up the wrong one. Oh my God, that was one of those memories that when we told our teacher, he was really concerned because we were supposed to stay there for 2 days. I am actually looking forward to this reunion much more than I would like to admit, because I have not heard anything from these people or talked to them in 10 years because, of course, given everyone has their own thing to do, their own life to live. But regardless, when you want to go to reunion, you just don't go there just to see everyone. Naturally, you have these questions at the back of your mind and is curious that what are people up to? How has these last 10 years been for them? And would they still see me the same the way I was at the college at the time 10 years ago? Will they be the same? Will they look the same? Will they talk the same? Will they treat me the same? Or will they treat me differently? Those were the kind of questions that were going through my mind as I was processing this thought of meeting with everyone. And quite frankly, I was not sure either who I'm going to meet. Everyone has someone they would rather avoid and not see. And it gets me thinking sometimes, in their mind, am I still the same person that they saw during college time? Same quiet guy, same guy that was just busy with playing football and nothing else. You know, at times sleeping in the classroom right in front of the teacher. Although there are certain people I would definitely get to know about because they've been nice to me during college, and I wish and I hope they are doing well as well when I see them. What if we just met up and they just go like, hey bro, how you doing? Small talk, and then, you know, eat your food, and then all of them on their way without even, you know, talking about any other stuff. One of the parts is where I am actually excited in a way and curious at the same time to know about all of these college friends of mine. And there's this part of me that is a bit nervous and skeptical at the same time. In my head, I'm thinking, what if I'm making this reunion bigger than it actually is? I keep imagining sometimes that what if I just walk in, say, hello, bro, how are you doing? I am good, nothing too much. And they go quiet, suddenly everything becomes awkward. Everyone eats their food and goes their own way. And that's the part that is actually a bit of on the unpleasant side. In my case, I'm lucky because I've still got two of the best friends from that time, even now, and I'm very happy about that. The reunion is tomorrow, and I've already prepared a small speech, which is towards the end of the reunion, where I thank the person who has arranged the reunion, as well as thanking the rest of the class fellows from that time for being there. To be honest, I got butterflies just by making that speech here on paper, and became a bit nervous as well at the same time. Now, what am I actually hoping will happen? So, in my mind, I want to be the one arriving late and last, so everyone is there and can see me. And the moment I walk in, I say hey to everyone, and everyone recognizes me instantly. Like, we know that's the guy we remember. He's here, and everyone has a smile on their face. And I'm hoping that I get to say hi to everyone individually rather than just hey group hey. That would be too awkward. And I personally believe I've changed over the years. It's been a decade since last time we saw each other. So from their point of view, I am probably a quiet guy, and I was at the time. Honestly, I didn't speak to a lot of people, as I mentioned earlier. But 10 years is a lot of time, and people do change. So have I. So what I would love to do is just go individually, say hi to everyone one at a time, and then move about, and then have a seat towards the end with perhaps my college friends at the same time. Then we start talking about what we've been up to, how they're doing, and the usual questions. There are actually people that I was friends with at the time of college. We spent all 3 years together, but we were not friends anymore after we graduated from college. We lost contact, but it would be amazing to see how well we are together now. Do we still share the same chemistry? Do we still have the same communication? Do we still share the same jokes, or have they changed totally? That remains to be seen. As I'm talking about it, it makes me kind of excited and nervous at the same time, because again, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. Although initially when I heard the reunion thing and stuff, I was like, is there actually any people I want to see? Am I really interested in this, or should I just skip it? Because even yesterday, I was thinking about maybe I have plans, man. I'm not gonna go. Perhaps I will say something, and then I was like, what's the worst that can happen? Let's go and see and find out for ourselves how it goes. I will be making a post reunion video as well to tell you guys how it went.